Hey, it's me, Morton, LB0 Fox India, with a quick announcement for you today. Have you heard about HRWBOTA? HRWBOTA, you might say. Yeah, HRWBOTA. Ham Radio Workbench is on the air. I got an email from my buddy Mark over at the Ham Radio Workbench podcast asking if I could tell my viewers about HRWBOTA. And I said, yeah, sure, I can do that. If you haven't heard about the Ham Radio Workbench podcast, there's a link down in the description. Check that out. And I could explain to you guys what HRWBOTA is, but Mark made a little bit of a video, so over to you, Mark.
Welcome to the Ham Radio Workbench Podcast, your bi-weekly deep dive into technical topics of interest to the radio amateur. Bi-weekly, huh? Anyway, this is a special out-of-schedule announcement to bring you details about HRWBOTA. HRWBOTA? Ham Radio Workbenches on the air. You should work on that. On December 3rd, 2023, from 1800 UTC to 2200 UTC, that's 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific or 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. All the hosts from the Ham Radio Workbench will be on the air on various bands and modes looking to make QSOs with you, our listeners. Okay, that sounds kind of fun. Full details can be found at our website, hamradioworkbench.com. Oh, come on, give us a few details here. Okay, fine. All hosts, George, Mark, hey, that's me, Vince, Rod, Mike, Thomas, and wildcard station Jeremy, what? Will be operating their own stations using their own call signs. Some of us will be QRO, that's high power, at home, and some of us will be QRP in the field. Some are doing SSB, some CW, and some digital modes like FT8 or PSK31. But what about listeners who don't have HF radios or privileges? Don't forget about them. Oh, we haven't. All of us who can will also operate a 30 to 60 minute shift on DMR, All-Star, or both. That all sounds complicated. How will I find everyone? A full schedule will be posted where? On hamradioworkbench.com. Are there points and prizes? Yes. Points are assigned based on the host's output power, mode, and home or portable status. For example, Thomas operating CWQRP from a park will be worth more than Mike operating full legal limit SSB from his super quiet remote station. Yeah, that makes sense. Again, full details are on the website. You said there would be prizes. Certificates of participation will be given to every listener who works at least two hosts. First, second, and third place certificates will be given to the listeners with the most points. And clean sweep certificates will be given to listeners who work all hosts. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Can you say what you just said again? Ham Radio Workbenches on the Air is happening December 3rd, 2023 from 1800 UTC to 2200 UTC, where listeners can work hosts of the podcast for points. Full details are available at hamradioworkbench.com. Where? That's hamradioworkbench.com.
Thank you, Mark, for telling us all about Ham Radio Workbenches on the air. And I'm going to be there, even though it's about the same time as the European Ham Radio show that Sunday. But I can do FT8 in the background while I stream. No worries at all. And if you're watching the European Ham Radio show, you could do that as well. Just check that out. So, HRWBOTA, December 3rd. See you there. Until next time, 7-3.